So you got ghosted by a lead. Don't worry, I'm gonna help you revive it. It happens to all of us. Things are going great. You're thinking, oh, this client's gonna buy a ton of properties or buy this or list that. And then all of a sudden, you have no idea why. Out of the blue, they just stop responding. And it's frustrating and you really don't know what to do. So I'm gonna give you the top five, probably a bonus one of what you can do to immediately fix that and win. So first thing, I learned this one is you don't have to lead with it, but this one is really really great right out of the gate. Um, and I would just start with just something, an easy out, if you will. Take off the pressure, right? You can say something like, "Hey Jim, totally get things that, things get busy. Should I close your file for now or should I still keep an eye out for you?" Okay. Take pressure off them. You can always fire that in. People respond, when they feel safe to say no. So if this does get a no, don't close it. We're still interested. That's what we're hoping for. Sometimes you won't hear from. It's okay. We want to use these in combinations, right? Sometimes people just get busy, but we fire them out. Okay. Here's different ones you can send. Here's the next one. It's a quick yes or no. Hey Jim, hey, quick one. Are you still planning to make a move this year or has that changed? Super easy. Just fire it out. It's a simple question. It's really a low effort reply. You're not asking for the conversation, just clarity. And when you fire those out, and I would fire them every couple days, just do it for like a week, and you're going to usually get a response on my final one that I'll show you. But these are really good, just easy ones. Okay. Here's another one you could send, and keep in mind you can do this in different orders you want to find what works best for you. This one's the value add. Hey Jim, I just saw a home that made me think of what you were looking for. Do you want me to send it over? Okay, you're leading with value instead of just checking in. So I like these a little bit more. And if they are interested, they're going to say sure, right? We're not asking for an explanation of why you haven't replied or what's going on. And who knows, they could be embarrassed about something, something could have changed. Remember, they want to work with us on their time when they're ready. When they're not, man, they don't just really even want to have that conversation a lot of times. We just want to get that clarity from them. But that's another good way to just kind of follow up to see if there's something of value that could prompt that. So it's another great one that you can do. And then of course there's pattern interrupt light humor. Hey Jim, did I get ghosted or did life just get crazy on your end? And have a smiley or laughing face so it's totally okay. Like if that's what happened for a moment. And it breaks the pattern of boring follow-up and it feels very human. So I do like that one as well that you can fire out. And here's the thing, if you're just sending the same thing over and over again, hey, haven't heard from you, blah 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 blah. Well, now you're building up the pressure. They don't want to send back because they don't know what to say. They just obviously there's something that's changed, right? Or their interest level, or maybe something at work or family member. I've seen this happen, and you want to start with some value, text, try to get a couple days later a yes and no, and then maybe an easy out. But one thing that I've worked that almost always gets a response. So I usually save this one as my hard hitter right at the end. I will just say something like this. Hey Jim, if I said anything that came across the wrong way, I apologize. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to check in, and it's totally fine if you want to go and use someone else. Not a problem at all. And I'm sorry if I've offended you. Okay. This one is very powerful. And I usually will use this at the end when I'm not going to really like follow up with them anymore. And the reason why it works is because if I haven't done something to offend them, they usually are going to reach out and say, "Oh my gosh, no, 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 I'm so sorry. It was not you. Just things totally came up, had a death in the family, going through a divorce. I lost my job. I'm no longer able to move. Whatever it is, they're usually going to then reach out because they don't want me feeling badly. But who knows? Maybe I have done something. I don't know. Or they sometimes say, yeah, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm using, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my sister is an agent, my mom who's an agent. Maybe they're just gonna tell me, and I always say that's okay. Like it's totally fine. Like in that message. If you let them off and just say, hey, just concerned about you, want to make sure I didn't offend you. Now they give us the real answer or explanation. Sometimes it's something we can overcome too. Like I've gotten many clients say, oh, that's not even a problem, da 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 da, right? And I'll go off of that solution. So to me, you want to have those real conversations with them. You want to make sure they're comfortable if there is a concern or something changed, they don't want to disappoint you. A lot of times it's just easier for people to just ignore it than to really have to deal with it, or maybe they're embarrassed, maybe something financially has changed or the situation. But send those out. Do them where you really care. You're really trying to just find out what's going on. Um, those work really, really well. Do them in sequence for, like a week or two. Don't keep pushing past that. Now, that doesn't mean you can't still like if you have something where you're sending really good value to them every once in a while. But I'm just saying I would probably stop just like messaging and following up over and over again. If you've done these five or six, that one at the end, I'm probably moving on to the next person, right? And maybe I might think, hey, just was thinking about you. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Maybe at a time later, undefined, months down the road, right? Or a happy new year or something like that. It would be very light. But if you do these things, and you're going to have a lot greater chance of reviving that ghosted prospect, if you will, bringing them back in because you're giving them different ways to get out of that situation while saving face, saving honor. We can make it fun or here's value. We're trying different approaches. Those work really, really well. And if you have other ones posted below that you think has worked really well for you, and we'll certainly be putting this in the community. So jump in the communities. There's a lot of really cool memes that I will also add that are fun to send, that are really funny icebreakers that I found work so well. So make sure you jump in, the communities. I'll post a few of those in free, and I'll post a lot more in paid as I pull all those up for you guys. And make sure you like and subscribe. Hopefully, this is of value. Even if one or two of these have brought you value, just post in below or shoot me a message because I really want to bring things that are actionable that you can use right now. And make sure you follow and jump on this, share this with people you think can help. And we'll talk to you on the next one.